Welcome to the MS-900 Microsoft 365 Fundamentals Practice Test 2. Disclaimer, this content is for educational purposes only. The practice questions are not affiliated with or endorsed by Microsoft and do not reflect actual exam content. Please use official Microsoft materials as your primary study resources. Question 1. You are moving from an on-premises Exchange server and need to reduce maintenance while staying current. Which cloud model should you adopt? The correct option is C, Software as a Service or SaaS. Microsoft 365 is a SaaS offering, meaning Microsoft manages the hardware, OS, and application, minimizing your maintenance needs. Question 2. The Blue Widget Corporation is moving to Azure, but one legacy app requires a proprietary physical USB dongle. How should this application be handled? The correct answer is B. Keep the application on premises. Azure virtual machines do not support the attachment of proprietary physical hardware components like USB license keys from the host. Question 3. You need to host a brainstorming session with internal and external partners requiring a digital canvas for real-time drawing and notes. Which tool should you configure? The correct answer is C. Microsoft Teams with whiteboard integration. This allows for real-time, free-form collaboration between internal and external users. Question 4. HR needs to upload training videos that automatically generate transcripts and allow users to search for specific spoken words. Which service should they use? The correct answer is B. Microsoft Stream. Stream is the dedicated video service for M365 and uses AI to automatically transcribe audio, enabling deep search within videos. Question 5. Emails containing malicious code bypassed initial filters. You need a feature to retroactively remove these messages even after they reach the inbox. What should you use? The correct answer is B. 0-hour auto purge or ZAP. ZAP retroactively detects and neutralizes malicious emails that have already been delivered to a user's mailbox. Question 6. A company uses a hybrid identity model and requires physical smart cards for authentication. Which solution must be implemented to support this? The correct answer is B. Active Directory Federation Services, or ADFS. ADFS handles certificate-based authentication like smart cards on premises before passing the token to Azure AD. Question 7. After a major regional outage is resolved, what is the maximum time you should wait for the preliminary post-incident review or PIR document from Microsoft? The correct answer is C, 48 hours. Microsoft aims to provide a preliminary PIR via the Service Health Dashboard within 48 hours of a major incident resolution. Question 8. What is the minimum license required for on-premises users to reset their own passwords and have those changes sync back to the local Active Directory using password write back? The correct answer is A, Azure AD or Entra ID Premium P1. The password write back feature for hybrid environments requires a P1 or P2 license. Question 9. After a service disruption is fixed, you want to read a technical summary of what went wrong. Which specific feature in the Service Health Dashboard provides this? The correct answer is C, Post-Incident Review or PIR. The PIR is the official document outlining the root cause and steps taken to prevent recurrence of an outage. Question 10. You receive an error that you don't have permission to open a technical support ticket. What is the most likely reason for this error? The correct answer is C. You lack the global admin role or a specific support role. Support request creation is restricted to certain administrative roles in Microsoft 365. Question 11. An employee requests to see all personal data stored about them to comply with GDPR. How should you start this process in the Microsoft Purview portal? The correct answer is A. Create a data subject request or DSR case. The DSR tool helps admins find and export a user's personal data across the tenant to fulfill right of access requests. Question 12. You want to confirm user identity via second step using multi-factor authentication. Which two tools can a user use for this second verification step? Select two. The correct answers are B, Microsoft Authenticator, and D, Windows Hello for Business. These are two supported methods for completing the second verification step of MFA. Question 13. To train employees, you want to run realistic threat simulations. Which three simulations are available in the Microsoft Defender attack simulation training? Choose three. The correct answers are A, brute force password, C, password spray, and E, display name spear phishing. These focus on social engineering and credential theft to test user awareness. Question 14. You need to ensure the Outlook app on mobile phones requires a PIN to open, even if the phone isn't fully managed. Which Intune policy should you apply? The correct answer is B, App Protection Policy. These policies allow managing data inside specific apps, like requiring a PIN, without controlling the entire device. Question 15. Which two authentication methods are not dependent on your local infrastructure availability, so users can log in even if on-premises servers or local internet go offline? Select two. The correct answers are C, password hash synchronization or PHS, and D, cloud-only identity. Both methods allow Azure AD to verify login credentials without a live connection to local servers. Question 16. Which tool provides a clear metric of the organization's security posture, guidance for improvement, and comparison against industry benchmarks? The correct answer is C, Microsoft Secure Score. It measures security posture, provides guidance for improvement, and allows comparison against benchmarks. Question 17. Where is the specific information about financial credits due to missed uptime guarantees officially documented? The correct answer is C, Service Level Agreement or SLA. The SLA documents Microsoft's uptime commitments, availability terms, and the specific financial consequences if terms are not met. Question 18. An administrator needs to troubleshoot a critical SharePoint online issue. Which two methods are officially supported by Microsoft for opening a service request? Select two. The correct answers are B, contacting Microsoft technical support via telephone, and C, creating a new service request through the Microsoft 365 Admin Center. The Admin Center is the primary and recommended method. Question 19. A large organization is purchasing Microsoft 365 enterprise licenses. Which two valid methods can they use to acquire these licenses? Select two. The correct answers are A, through a cloud solution provider or CSP, and D, using an enterprise agreement or EA subscription. These are common methods for acquiring enterprise level licensing. Question 20. Your IT security team needs to review every new Microsoft 365 update for compliance and security before general release. Which release option should you configure for this team? The correct answer is C, targeted release. This option allows specific users or organizations to receive updates early, giving the IT team time for security and compliance reviews before the standard release. And that's it for this MS-900 practice test. Thanks for watching all the way through. More mock tests and updated MS-900 questions are coming soon. Drop a comment below with your score or the question you found the hardest, and I'll make sure to cover it in an upcoming video. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to stay updated. See you next time.